October 19, 2025, a day that was supposed to bring silence, peace, breath, a day when the guns were meant to rest, when Gaza was meant to finally excel. But instead, Israel fired again. During a ceasefire that was meant to protect the innocent, became their grave. After all the promises, all the handshakes, all the "we will stop now," the bombs fell again, and civilians, not soldiers, paid the price. Let's call it what it is: a betrayal, a mockery of the word peace. A ceasefire is a promise before humanity. It means the guns should stop. It means the killing stops. Aid reaches hungry and children sleep without fear. But on October 19, that promise was trampled beneath the rubble. Israel launched airstrikes in Gaza again, and again it was the ordinary people who suffered. 26 lives ended in one morning. Women, children, and elderly. Not militants, not fighters, people. And the world watched. They said it was in response. They said Hamas fired first. Maybe someone did. Maybe they didn't. But tell me, does that justify leveling neighborhoods? Does that justify cutting aid, starving families, punishing an entire population for the act of a few? Israel claims self-defense. Even when the skies over Gaza turn red, every bomb they drop, they call it precision. Every civilian death, they call it collateral. But let's stop pretending. This isn't defense. This is a domination. It's the message: we can do this and no one will stop us. And where are the voices that promise justice? Where are the nations that lecture the world about human rights? They watch from comfortable offices while Gaza burns under another ceasefire. They release statements: we are concerned. Children are being pulled from debris and they are concerned. Hospitals running out of power and they are monitoring the situation. Aid trucks blocked and they call it a temporary measure. Every time Israel kills under a ceasefire, the world looks away because some lives are treated as less worthy of outrage. Some suffering doesn't make the evening news anymore. And that silence, that cold, calculated silence, is complicity. What is left for the people of Gaza? They live in ruins. They survive without light, without medicine, without hope. They are told to evacuate, but to where? To the north? Bombed? To the south? Bombed? To nowhere? Exactly? And yet, they endure even under the sound of drones. They hold their children close. Even when the world denies their humanity, they cling to faith. They bury their dead and whisper, we will not disappear. But tell me, what threat is a child sleeping under rubble? What danger is a mother holding her son's lifeless body? This is not defense. This is destruction with intent. Israel calls it a pause, a temporary ceasefire, then uses that pause is repositioning troops, reload weapons, and resume killing. They use peace as camouflage. A ceasefire becomes a strategy not to save lives, but to reset the guns. The international media parrots the same script. Clashes resumed, fighting reignited. No, it didn't reignite. It was never off. The bombs never really stopped. Only the cameras did. And yet, the victims are told to be patient, to believe that someday someone will hold their killers accountable. Israel, how many ceasefires will you break? How many funerals will take before your sense will wake up? You sign agreements by day and break them by night. You speak of terrorists while dropping bombs on sleeping families. You talk of targets, but your missiles find classmates and kitchens. You cut aid to people you have trapped. You bombed the homes of those who cannot leave. And when they die, you call it an unfortunate incident. Enough. You do not have the right to speak of peace while spilling blood. You do not have the right to speak of self-defense when you occupy another's land, another's sky, another's life. This is not a conflict. This is an oppression, and the world knows it, even if it stays silent. One day, history will remember October 19, 2025, not as the day a ceasefire failed, but as the day that truth screamed louder than propaganda. Every life taken that day will testify. Every broken family will stand as evidence. Every strike during that so-called truce will weigh against the guilty. And when justice comes, and it will, no wall, no alliance, no silence will hide the truth. Israel, stop the killing. Stop hiding behind excuses. Stop breaking your promises. Stop slaughtering the innocent people. You cannot claim peace while firing missiles. You cannot demand sympathy while denying humanity. The world is watching, even when you think it isn't, and the hearts of the oppressed are stronger than the weapons of the oppressor. Every ceasefire you break is another nail in the coffin of your own morality. Every bomb you drop deepens your isolation from truth, from justice, from God Himself. So let the world hear it clearly. We will not forget October 19, 2025. We will not forgive the killing of innocents under a flag of peace, and we will not stop telling this truth until the killing stops. Ceasefire means stop, not pause. Stop, because peace cannot breathe when one side keeps pulling the trigger.